So I say to them, why don't you want? Well, we just don't want it. We mail-in ballots, and they were very unsafe. That's where our country should go, but the Democrats don't want to go there.
What's coming down here? Some people told me it's dangerous for you to be here.
That's where our country should go, but the Democrats don't want to go there because it doesn't allow them to cheat. Okay, how about one more?
Mr. President, you have a lot of support for your policies.
Today there was a manhunt going on in this county. Somebody made death threats to you. Did you hear about that before coming?
No.
And what are your thoughts coming down here? Some people told me it's dangerous for you to be here.
I've heard it's dangerous, but I also have a job to do. I heard it's very dangerous. I haven't heard about that. They probably want to keep it from me. Thank you for telling me. Let's get out of here right now. No, thank you very much for saying. But no, and I have great respect for Secret Service, the job they do, including a month and a half ago when they were jumping on top of me with bullets flying right at them. So the mistakes were made, and they're going to learn from the mistakes. But I have great respect. But no, I haven't heard that, but I'm not that surprised. And the reason is because I want to do things that are very bad for the bad guys. So
Mr. President,
I have heard it's very unsafe to make this trip. There were some people that really didn't want me to make it. Yeah.
you have a lot of support.
Families and children under your mass deportation.
Yeah, we'll work on that. You know, they're missing so many children right now under this administration, over 300,000. Many of them are dead, you know that. Many of them are dead. Many of the hostages in Israel are dead. This is why Hamas isn't talking. You know, Hamas doesn't want to negotiate very much because I think they probably don't have very many alive right now, and so they don't want to really get into too much of a negotiation because I think many of those hostages, unfortunately, are dead. But the 300,000 children that are missing, many of them are dead, and many of them are in sex rings and all sorts of things going on. It's a terrible thing. They have done such a bad job in this government in terms of everything, foreign relations, border, crime, jobs. And today you found out that the job numbers are fake on top of everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Mr. President, you have a lot of support for your policies here. Sheriff Daniels is someone that I've spoken with, I've interviewed before.
Yes.
He's very much in support of your policies. But when it comes to something like mass deportation, how would you work with blue states and blue cities that might not be as supportive as some of the folks here?
Let me tell you, they're much more supportive than you think. I've watched New York, Eric Adams. I've watched the body language, a lot of people that are in charge of that. They want to straighten it out. They can't live like this. New York has hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants in their midst. Many of them are very, very hardened criminals. And I've watched the mayors, I've watched governors talking, and it's almost like they're talking because they're demanded from Washington. Now, they want it out much more than people would understand. They want them out. They don't want to see their cities overrun. New York is overrun, Chicago's overrun. They're all, and you would be surprised. And the people, including Democrats want to have a secure border. Democrats want to have a secure vote. It's the leadership that doesn't. So I think that'll be a very easy situation to solve. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you think the election this year will be secured, Mr. President?
I hope so.
All right, you're just listening in there to the former President Donald Trump make these remarks there at the U.S. and Mexico border, talking about his immigration policy, the mass deportation that